All right, Expresso fam, it's been a morning of notes, and I think right about now I need some coffee. So don't mind me just stirring something up for myself and Gray on this Wednesday as we make sure that we're geared up for the second half of the show. Before I go in with some hot water, we probably need some JACOBS, right? Because we are definitely turning up the heat this winter. Let me grab some JACOBS Gold, and we're joining our girl Kuhle on a candle making moment. Now, she brewed up something super special, her own DIY candle making class, where the warmth of the class met the aromas of the JACOBS coffee so beautifully, like I'm doing right now. And the comfort of that all coming together makes the perfect date night, date day, or even something that we can emulate right here in studio. So let's go for some coffee as we take a look at the kind of candles and creation that Kuhle made.
This winter, we are slowing down with JACOBS and lighting up a new experience, crafting coffee-scented candles to soothe the senses and spark creativity. This looks so cozy and exciting.
So Kuhle, have you ever made a candle before?
No, this is going to be my first time, so you can imagine my excitement. I want to find out, as soon as your guests come in here, what sort of experience can they expect?
Guests can expect to sample lots of different fragrance blends and combinations, which we do in-house. Learn how to play with colors and pigmentation in making a candle. Specifically soy candles. We work with soy wax, not the paraffin wax. And it's a very different way of working. It's a lot cleaner, but also a lot more enjoyable. I often find that people are really surprised by how much they enjoy a simple thing like making a candle.
I want to challenge you to a coffee-scented candle. Can you do that?
Challenge accepted. We can definitely make a coffee-scented candle. There's just so many variations of fragrances and scent that you can incorporate into a candle. But in fact, something else that's really interesting about coffee is that we use coffee beans to help cleanse the olfactory palate. So in between smelling one fragrance and another, smell the beans and that cleanses your palate, and then you're able to discern the other fragrances from each other. So that's quite a beautiful way in which we incorporate coffee.
And why would you say this activity is a comforting and cozy one, especially for winter?
Well, of course, the flame is warm. We keep it nice and warm and cozy indoors, try to make it a cozy event, almost like we're simulating a fireplace, where people gather around the fire. Here's our communal fireplace in the middle, the candle. And then people go into creative mode, a socializing mode, a connecting mode. So it's a beautiful way to get people together and gather.
Smooth Cadbury richness meets creamy, nutty, and aromatic coffee. A cozy, indulgent blend that pairs perfectly with creative moments and, of course, candlelight. Colin, I've made us 2 delicious cups of coffee.
Oh, great, thank you.
There we go. Good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling inspired. Colin, what's step number 1?
Okay, so the first thing we do here is a glass for you, and I will work with you. The first thing we do is take a wick, grab a wick. These are double braided cotton wicks. Take your wick and dip it in the wax. And then place it in your glass and give it a moment.
There we go.
The next step is that you have to choose which fragrance you want to work with.
There's something so grounding about working with your hands, right? And lately, I've been craving moments to myself, just to bring myself closer to the center and heart, because we have busy schedules. So JACOBS has inspired me to do so, and I just thought candle making is the perfect activity. The first 2 for me that I am obsessed with, wisdom and decadence.
Decadence and wisdom. That's the oud and patchouli, and the decadence is the vanilla and ylang-ylang.
So it's a beautiful balance, right?
Nice combination. So you want to blend those 2 together?
Yes, please.
Okay, great.
The different essential oils that I've combined and used for my scented candle complement the smell of my JACOBS Cadbury whole nut mocha so well. There's this woody essence to it, sweet notes as well.
Pour the wax in. leave about ½ centimeter of wick. Perfect, right there. Excellent. Voila.
We're done.
Now you just have to wait for it to dry and you're good to go.
As simple as that.
Simple as that.
Thank you for walking me through this process. I love my candle. Look. Matches, right? Just a little bit.
It does, it does.
A cozy candle, a cup of Jacobs, and a moment made just for you. Because sometimes the smallest creations bring the greatest calm.
That candle looks good. Well done, Kuhle.
Really impressed, because it's a bit dangerous when you want to do one of these things like
Risky.
make it yourself and then it doesn't really come out that nice, but that looks absolutely exquisite. And I would imagine it smells beautiful.
Wow, I
eh?
get that. Imagine a coffee fragrant candle every day to wake you up.
I would have to have 9 to go through all the varietals.
All
Do
of
you
it.
understand? Because I enjoyed so much.
Speaking of,
Where
which is
would
your
you
fave?
jump off? What
Okay,
would you-
I'll start.
Okay.
Let me start. All of the above. No, I'm
Yes.
kidding. My favorite has to be this one, the Cadbury Whole Nut. There's just something about it. It brings the coffee, it brings the chocolate, but then it also brings the nuttiness.
It's cheeky.
And
I love it.
It's a dessert.
it
So
is.
I maybe won't have it for breakfast, but I'll have it a little bit later on in the day as a treat.
Yeah, I was going to say my treats matter a lot more to me now, and I
Right.
found a way that I can have my treats relatively guilt-free. So if I'm going to have a treat, it must be really nice and
And this is
grown up.
it, grown
so it's
up.
sweet, it's coffee, it's lovely. Absolutely love it. We can play around with the Jacobs Barista Roast if you want something that's a bit
could.
more kind of well-bodied, characterful, and strong. I think it's right at
That's
the
this
end
one
there.
over here.
You can just open the bag and have that next to your bed and just smell that.
There's like a little smelling hole.
I absolutely love it. Robust, bold coffee experience. You can tell from the first kind of smell, but
Delicious.
that's got to be one of the nicest smells
Smell
in existence.
ever.
I'm sorry.
Ever.
Well done, little guy. Hey,
How about the
absolutely
3-in-1?
beautiful.
We've had our fair share of these on the show as well.
Now, how many candles do we have? We've got like 9 candles, okay?
This is a must-have because you throw in about 5 in your bag and then you sip it throughout the day and you don't even feel bad. No added sugar. It's just the perfect combination.
The
of
only
everything
mistake
together.
I make is I buy one of them in the store and I think, and then I was like, I came home with about 9 in the packet. I was like, why don't you just buy the
Right,
box?
exactly.
Buy the box and you can have them all.
There's 20 in a box. I mean, come on.
exactly. They are delicious. So it's kind of like whatever mood you're in.
Yeah.
Never mind your taste. You can have like 9 throughout the day. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, cheers to that,
Yeah,
Graham.
cheers to you, girl.
Yes.
Oh, well done, Kuhle.
Delicious.
Who says no to a cappuccino? Jacobs, wunderbar.